At 8 years old, Adam already knew how to say, "I am fine." In a way that ended conversations. He said it when his teacher asked why he was sitting alone at recess. He said it when another boy stopped inviting him to play soccer. He said it when his mother forgot, again, that she promised to watch his school presentation. "I'm fine" meant, "Do not look closer." It meant, "I can handle it." It meant, "Please do not leave too." Adam was not a difficult child. He did not yell or throw tantrums. He did his homework quietly. He cleaned up after himself. He tried very hard not to need too much, because somewhere along the way, he had learned something important. When he needed too much, people pulled away. His father worked long hours and came home exhausted. His mother was often overwhelmed, her moods unpredictable. Some days she was warm and affectionate. Other days she seemed distant, distracted by worries. Adam did not understand. Adam adapted. He stopped asking twice. He stopped showing disappointment. He stopped reaching out if someone did not respond the first time. When another child tried to sit next to him, he shrugged and moved his chair slightly away. Not enough to be obvious, just enough to create space that if someone offered friendship, he tested it silently. Will they stay if I do not try too hard? And if they hesitated even a little, he withdrew first. Better to leave before being left. Better to not care too much. To adults, Adam looked independent, mature, so self-sufficient for his age. But independence built on fear isn't freedom, that it is protection. And at 8 years old, Adam had already decided that depending on people was dangerous. One afternoon, a new student named Daniel joined Adam's class. Daniel was talkative, energetic, and immediately drawn to Adam's quiet steadiness. "You are good at math," Daniel said one day, sliding into the seat beside him. "Can we be partners?" Adam felt something unfamiliar, warmth, a small spark of excitement, but it was followed quickly by something stronger, anxiety. Part of him wanted to say yes immediately. Another part whispered, "Do not get used to it." He responded with a shrug. "It doesn't matter." Daniel kept trying. He invited Adam to play after school. That he laughed at Adam's quiet jokes. For a few days, Adam felt lighter. But then Daniel spent one recess playing with other kids. It was normal, harmless. Children rotate friendships all the time. But Adam's chest tightened. "See?" His mind said. "You were right." When Daniel approached him the next day, Adam acted cold. He answered in one-word sentences. He avoided eye contact. By the end of the week, Daniel stopped trying, and Adam felt two things at once: relief and loneliness. This is how attachment wounds form in children. When care is inconsistent, warm sometimes, unavailable other times, the child does not stop needing connection. He simply stops trusting it. Adam was not pushing people away because he did not care. He pushed them away because he cared too much, because attachment felt unstable, because closeness felt temporary, because every connection carried the quiet possibility of loss. He controlled the only thing he could. Distance. At home, Adam rarely cried anymore. When his mother apologized for missing another school event, he smiled politely and said, "It's okay," even when it was not. When his father forgot to read with him like he promised, Adam simply brought the book back to his room and read alone. He learned to manage disappointment quietly. Adults praised him for being understanding. They admired how easy he was. But children are not meant to be easy. They are meant to be expressive, dependent, open. Adam's calmness was not emotional maturity. It was emotional suppression. Inside, he felt confused. Why did he feel hurt when people did not show up, but also uncomfortable when they did? Why did closeness make him nervous? The answer lived in his nervous system. For Adam, love was not consistently safe. It came and went unpredictably. So his body stayed alert. Even in moments of warmth, that if someone hugged him unexpectedly, he stiffened slightly. If someone praised him, he looked down. If someone promised something, he prepared for it not to happen. Trust requires repetition. Safety requires consistency. Adam had learned that promises sometimes dissolve, that attention sometimes shifts, that people sometimes leave emotionally, even if they stay physically. He told himself a story. "I do not need anyone." But that story was armor, and armor is heavy, especially for an 8-year-old boy. One evening, Adam's teacher called his parents for a meeting. She had noticed something, not misbehavior, but withdrawal. "He is very capable," she said gently, "but he does not let anyone get close." The words lingered. For the first time, Adam's mother paid attention in a different way. She began sitting with him at night. even if just for 10 minutes. No phone. No distractions. At first, Adam stayed guarded. He answered in short sentences. He avoided eye contact. But she stayed. Not perfectly. Not dramatically. Just consistently. When she promised to attend his next school event, she showed up. When she said she would read with him, she followed through. Slowly, Adam's body began to notice something new. Connection did not always disappear. Attention did not always shift. Closeness didn't always hurt. One afternoon at school, another child invited him to join a game. Adam hesitated. His old instinct whispered, "Do not bother," but something softer answered, "Maybe this time is different." That he walked over. Not confidently, not fearlessly, but willingly. Healing, especially in children, does not look dramatic. It looks like tiny risks. A shared laugh. A hand raised to answer a question. A willingness to sit a little closer. Adam was not pushing people away because he was cold. He was protecting a heart that had learned to expect inconsistency. And with enough patience, enough safety, and enough steady presence, even a guarded 8-year-old can begin to believe. Not everyone leaves. Not every connection breaks. And maybe, just maybe, it is safe to stay.